So welcome everyone to this live session that is going to be all about why so many entrepreneurs struggle with lead generation. And before we kind of talk about strategies, I want you to understand that there is a reason why entrepreneurs struggles with lead generation that is beyond strategy. That is the most important foundation in successful lead generation. And for you who don't know me, so my name is Angela. I'm a virtual event sales expert, and we help our clients attract and turn leads from cold to sold using virtual events. So we do masterclasses, webinar, challenges, workshop, live launches, you name it. And one huge part of running successful launches and workshops and webinars is, of course, doing lead generation. Because without people, there will be no people to sell to, right? we can agree with that, right? So the reason why most people struggle with lead generation is not the strategies in itself, okay? So I want you to kind of watch this training and ask yourself, what do you need to change when it comes to lead generation in order for lead generation to be successful for you, okay? So first, we're going to look a little bit backwards before we look forwards. So we have instant access to millions of people online. They are everywhere across the globe from the power of social media. You have them in your phone. And it costs us absolutely nothing to connect and engage with those people. It costs us absolutely nothing to connect and engage with our target market. And the main reason why most people are not successful in scaling their businesses is that they have the wrong mindset and belief system when it comes to lead generation. And I want you to stay with me here, okay? This is not some fluffy stuff, okay? This is the foundation of successful lead generation. And I'm going to tell you why. Because lead generation can actually be, first of all, fun. Lead generation is easy. The strategies are simple, okay? Lead generation can be engaging with your market. And lead generation can be a huge gift to your market, being of service to your market. And not a lot of people think about lead generation that way. They don't think about lead generation as a service, okay? But when you are presenting an opportunity for your market to come and learn how to solve the number one problem that they are struggling with, you are being of service to those people. Most people don't think about lead generation that way at all. And before you go into the strategic part of doing lead generation, the strategies, I want you to kind of understand that there is no strategy in the world that is going to matter until your belief system and your mindset matches the millions of dollars that you want to make. Okay? You need to stand behind what it is that you want and align your mindset with those millions you want to make in your business. Because when you offer your market an opportunity to participate in your launch, download your freebie, join your workshop, watch your webinar, it doesn't matter what it is, right? You are being of service to those people because you are creating a bridge from where they are over here struggling with the problem. It can be anything, health, wellness, garden, whatever, it doesn't matter. You are creating a bridge from where they are over here struggling to where they want to go over here. You are giving them access to that bridge. And this applies to all businesses across the globe because the bottom line, you are being of service to those people when you are offering a solution to those people's problems, okay? And if you're a business owner and you are not loud and you are not proud about the way that you help people and invite them to access that bridge, that solution, it's almost like having a party, but you don't invite any guests, okay? Because if you want guests to come to your party, and your party is your webinar or your freebie, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want people to come to that party having fun, it starts by you inviting them. And that starts with a mindset and a belief system. And this is something we do all the time in our business. It kind of doesn't matter what it is. We want this huge outcome over here, right? We want this amazing 5-figure webinar. We want this 7-figure business, whatever it is. But the energy of handing out invitations, doing the lead generation, kind of calling out those invitations, doesn't match the energy of the expectations of what it is that we want. So let's say you want to close $10,000 in your next webinar, okay? Then your energy to hand out those invitations to your market to come and join that webinar needs to match the expectations of what you want that webinar to do for you, which was $10,000. And I really want you to understand that, because this is the biggest issue we have. So I really want you to write that down, that your energy of handing out invitations, which is lead generation, it's invitations to get people access your solution. It's just invitations, okay? Your energy to hand out invitations needs to match the energy of the expectations. Lead generation is actually all about mindset, attitude, and belief system. The strategies, they are simple. They are easy. It's the mindset that kind of stands in our own way. And kind of, you are going to stand in your own way. Because if you want to run 5-figure webinars, for an example, your passion, your focus, your diligence, your discipline, your consistency and frequency in extending those invitations to the market needs to match the expectations of what you want that webinar to do for you. I really hope that makes sense for everyone, because if you're resisting inviting people to your party, and your party is the webinar or the freebie, whatever it is, okay? If you're resisting inviting people, providing the opportunity for those people to come and join and access that solution, you cannot get upset when nobody showed up. End of story. And it's just like kind of the thing that we work. So we believe we run this masterclass and we don't have enough people that showed up. And we feel like, oh my God, we did so much. And now almost nobody showed up. And all of a sudden, our focus starts moving over to the people that are not there, instead of focusing on the people that are actually there, right? But you can't get upset when nobody showed up if you didn't invite any people. It just doesn't make sense. And this is why so many businesses go out of businesses, because their energy doesn't match the expectations. I mean, there are millions, I'm just going to say this. There are millions of people across the globe that need and want what you have, right? But if you don't invite them, they're not going to get access to that, okay? And when you don't invite them, you're going to stand in your own way, and you need to understand that. So when you are inviting people, you are actually giving them a gift. And that is what lead generation is. It's a gift. And that is why lead generation is a huge service to your market. You hand out an invitation to come and join your webinar, download your freebie, where you help them solve the #1 problem that they have. That is a gift to people. And when I started out, I didn't realize this. So I built, for you who don't know me, really quickly, I built a fitness business, a very techy fitness business with my own app and all that techy stuff, because I wanted to lay on the beach, have money coming in evergreen on my account without doing anything. That was what I wanted. That was the dream that I was sold. Okay, so I built that. And when I removed that and replaced the way that I run my business with running webinars, masterclasses, everything started to shift for me. And I went from struggling to thriving, because I removed all the tech, because my entire mindset were into kind of the tech part of this, and instead of the communication with my audience, speaking with my audience, right? And I started to go out and do lead generation in a way that said, hey, I'm going to help you lose weight without giving up the cupcake. Would you like to join? And all of a sudden, things started to become easy and things started to become simple. and it started to kind of flow. Because the way that I run my business, that wasn't aligned with that at all. So when I removed that techie part and I realized that it almost worked as a wall between me and my audience, and I just started to go out there and hand out invitations and help people fix their problems, everything shifted. That is also when my mindset around doing lead generation shifted. That is my mindset about what lead generation actually is shifted. But it's also when I shifted my mindset around sales, because I went from selling to cold people in a funnel into this energetic way of selling with live events. And everything changed back then. But mainly, since we talk about lead generation, I didn't start out thinking that lead generation is a huge service to my market, and I'm being of service to those people when I invite them to join my webinar or join my programs, whatever it is. I thought about lead generation as a very strategic way to get people on a list to sell to them. I didn't understand the energetic part of doing lead generation. So if you feel like, oh my God, this is what I am doing, you're not alone. Very few entrepreneurs think about the lead generation this way. Okay? They talk about it more when it comes to sales, but not so much when it comes to doing lead generation, because they think about it as a strategic thing to get people on a list to sell to them. But you can never, ever, ever forget that money comes from people. Every lead is a person, and money comes from those people. Okay? And this is a huge, huge mindset shift, not strategy. Because I see so kind of many entrepreneurs that are stuck in their own head, not sharing or about what they are doing, because they don't want to bother people. They don't want to feel spammy. They don't want to sound spammy. They don't want people to get annoyed or frustrated by them sharing about what they are doing. And I'm just like, how is that a service? How is that a service? If you have the solution to people's problems, and the problem that they are struggling with right now, you can solve that problem. You have the solution, but you are not offering people to come and access that solution. That makes no sense. That is not a service. That is being stuck in your own head, feeling spammy, right? Not going out there and tell the world about what you are doing and ask people, hey, would you like to join? And this is our job as service provider, hand out solutions, right? And I want to make sure that you understand that marketing and promoting your webinar or your masterclass or your freebie, doesn't matter what it is, it's a gift to the market. Because there are people right now that the number one thing that they're struggling with is what you are going to give them access to solutions to. But if you don't have that mindset, there will be a struggle. You will struggle with the lead generation part. You will struggle with scaling your business, because lead generation is the lifeblood of your business. Because if you don't have new leads, you will end up for people to sell to, and you're going to stop growing. There will be no more people to sell to, which means the lead generation is the lifeblood of your business. Because you have to have the mindset of knowing the value of what you are doing, the impact of what you are doing, and the why behind what you are doing. You have to care so deeply about solving this problem on the market that you don't get stuck in your own head, not sharing about what you are doing, because that is making it all about you instead of making it about them. And your job as a service provider is to lead people through transformation. Your job is to help people access to solutions. Your workshop, your webinar, your freebie is helping people to access that breakthrough. And it's bringing people to a place and a space of solution. But if your mindset isn't focused on that, you're kind of missing the entire point of what it is to actually be a service provider. Because what we do is, as a service provider, is a gift, right? Because we are leading people to a place and a space of solutions. We are leading people to a place and a space where they want to go. And I really hope that you think about this. And when you do, you feel different about doing lead generation, because the strategies are simple. We teach 50 strategies in our academy. We have like, I think it's 11 that is on top. Simple, easy, okay? But if you're stuck in your own way, those strategies are not going to help you. So you need to shift this and see that say to yourself that what I'm doing is a gift to the market. What I'm doing is a huge service to the market. When I go out there and I invite people to join my workshop, my masterclass, whatever it is, I am being of service to those people because I give them access to a solution for the problem that they are struggling with. That is something you should be loud and proud about. Saying, hey, I'm so proud of what I'm doing, so I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to help you get access to this solution here in my free webinar. Would you like to join? That is the mindset that you want to have. And that is why we, for an example, are so successful in doing lead generation, and some people are not. It's because they have the wrong mindset of what lead generation actually is. So they stand in their own way. They think it is as a strategic thing to put people on a list, in top of the funnel, onto a list. And when they do that, they feel spammy, sleazy, pushy, whatever, when they share about their upcoming workshop. When they should be loud and they should be proud about sharing this. And they should be loud and proud about sharing it twice as much, because they're so proud about the way that they help people, of the impact that they are doing. They play on a level of building a legacy, right? Change people's lives. So you share it twice as much. And that is the reason why we are successful. It has nothing to do with our lead generation strategies. Even if your bottom line, yeah, you need to have strategies. But at the end of the day, the reason why we are so successful in doing lead generation has nothing to do with the strategies. This is the reason why we get hundreds of people signing up. We don't stand in our own way because we are loud and we are proud about the way that we help people share it. We share it twice as much, right? And we work a lot about this inside our academy, not only when it comes to doing lead generation, but of course, when it comes to doing sales, when it comes to showing up, when it comes to promoting online, doing social media, speaking, all those kind of things, because it's all grounded in mindset and belief system, not strategies. The energy of doing all those things needs to match the outcome of what we want those things to do for us. Even if you need to have strategies, okay, you need to have a plan. You need to, when we do masterclasses and workshop, we have a lead generation runway that we kind of implement 4 weeks before the masterclass. We need to have strategies, but and we call that runway. That runway is not going to work if we kind of put up a wall and say, oh, no, I'm not going to share what I'm doing. I'm not going to post today because I posted yesterday and somebody might get annoyed. I can't invite those people because somebody might feel whatever. And all of a sudden, we kind of put on other people how they are going to react and feel. We decide how they are going to react and feel instead of let them react and feel on their own. And that is a very strange way of running a business, right? To decide how other people are going to react instead of letting them react, okay? And then you have that energy and you project that energy in your business. So this is really, really important. I really want you to think about what are the belief system and the mindset around lead generation that you are going to have. Just kind of reflect on that and write down that my energy of handing out invitations to do lead generation is going to match the energy of what the outcome I want over here, what that is going to do for me. I am not going to stand in my own way. What I do is a gift to people. So when I hand out invitations to get people to access my workshop, I am being of service to those people. And I'm not going to stand in my own way, not sharing about what I'm doing. Because what I do is a gift to people. What you do is give them access to a place and a space of solutions. Okay? So this is also important when I usually talk about this, and I'll overdo the time a little bit because I want to keep this under 20 minutes, but I really want just to mention this. Something that comes up when I talk about this is that, yeah, but what if people get, other people start saying, oh, we know you run a business, you don't need to talk about it, whatever. This I want to say as well. The only person you should care about is your dream client. What other people think about you sharing about what you're doing. Let's say your friends start saying, oh, you talk about your business all the time. Oh my God, it's so boring. I don't want to watch your Facebook anymore because all there is business and business. You're not posting for your friends. Don't care about what they say. Don't care about what they feel. It's not for them. It's for your dream client, the person that you can take from here to here. The person that you are going to impact their life, you're going to change their lives. That is the only person you should care about when you do lead generation. Not anybody else, not what you feel and think, and not what other people that are not your dream client think about what it is that you are doing. Okay, it's not for them. So don't care about that. Who cares? It's not for them. End of story. Okay. But it's really important to not stand in our own way. Do you need strategies? Of course. Lead generation can be simple, and lead generation should be simple. Okay. But the strategies is not going to work if you stand in your own way, not sharing about it, because what strategies is going to help you with that? So really hope this was thoughtful for you and this was valuable for you. And I want to end this to an opportunity for you to access our lead generation made simple. It's a course that you can work on your own. You have lifetime access. And it takes you through not only this mindset things when it comes to lead generation, but also built out what we call a runway for whatever you decide to do lead generation for. It can be a freebie, it can be a webinar, it can be a masterclass. It doesn't matter what it is. So we're going to share that, how we built our runways that we use for everything that we do, everything that our clients built them out for, everything that they do, which is built in weeks. What to do and when to do it. So you're going to give access to that. You will copy the exact runway inside of this course. And since this is only accessible for people that are inside one of my Facebook groups, I want to give you access to the entire course, Lead Generation Made Simple, for only $17. And this is a huge opportunity, okay? It's a huge opportunity. And this is a lot of trainings inside, and it's take you step by step. So it's not strategies, like you don't join and just get a bunch of strategies. You build it out step by step. I explain the strategies in details and how to build out the runway so you can run it a copy and paste over and over and over again and fill your pipeline with leads daily. It's the same strategies that generate hundreds of leads for us, okay? And one thing that I want to mention, so not only can you access it for life for just $17, on the thank you page, I want you to pay attention, okay? Because right now there is an extra opportunity on the thank you page, because we host at the end of June, the last week in June, a live workshop or a live 2-hour masterclass for our paid clients. This is not something nobody else is going to get access. It's only for our clients inside one of our programs. So they have this coming up in the last week of June. And on the thank you page, there is an opportunity to come and join us. If you can't join live, don't worry. If you decide to come and join us, you're going to get access to the replay. So you don't need to feel like, okay, I can't join, so I can't access this, okay? Inside that workshop, we are going to talk about how to grow your audience between launches. And this works even if you don't do launches. You might not run launches in cycles like we do. You might do other things to sell your offers. But we're going to talk about content creation. We're going to talk about platforms, social media platforms, different kind of content for different kind of platforms. We're going to talk about copy that converts. We're going to talk about time-saving activities. We are going to talk about designing freebies, etc. It's everything about how to grow an audience between the launches. Okay. And the best thing, if you join live, you can also ask questions. So it's me hosting, and I have my co-host Josephine Vanner that is helping people build offers, and also is a lead generation expert. So no, a LinkedIn expert, okay? She's a LinkedIn expert. So if your platform is LinkedIn, you are interested in coming on LinkedIn, you can even ask question, how am I gonna create this on LinkedIn, okay? So the link to join the lead generation made simple is going to be below this video. I'm also going to edit and post it over this video when the live is over, okay? And you access the entire course for 17 bucks. And on the thank you page, you get an invite to also join inside of that clients only masterclass. It's about 2 hour-ish, but you get the replay if you can't join live, okay? So thank you so much, and I will see you. I hope this was valuable for you, and I will see you next week for the next training. Bye.